Hi, I'm Dr. Pappas at Freedom Dental. I grew up in Northwest Florida, Fort Walton Beach, not far down the road. I've been in practice for about 11 years now. Practiced at a few other areas, bought this practice, and it has been a wonderful godsend. The patients here are wonderful. The staff is the best I've ever had. I like to provide a wide variety of treatment. I got a lot of tools in the toolbox to help our patients here. We do a lot of implants. We do a lot of Invisalign, cosmetic rehabs. We can do anything from just taking care of your family and your basic cleaning needs to if you're having some failing dentition, we can help you understand full arch options. We have conservative cosmetic treatments, whether it's Invisalign and some basic whitening, or if you're ready to do a whole smile rejuvenation, we can help you with veneers. There's a whole world that we can do to help with that. Patient education is very important to me. The internet is a great thing. There's a lot of information out there that can help patients make their decisions for their treatment, but there's also an equal amount of disinformation. So it's really important when a patient shows up with something to help them understand exactly what's going on and exactly the things that we can do for them to help them, what types of treatment are appropriate or not, and letting them make the decision. Patient autonomy is very important to me. Lots of patients don't understand right away what's going on, and they deserve to understand their condition and exactly what can be done to help them. Patients are at different periods in their life, different levels of health, whether it's physical health or financial health, that really affects what they may or may not want done. And it's up to them. You got to give them the information. You got to help them understand what's going on, and just be there, get to know the person, get to know what you think their goals are for their overall health and their oral health, and then let them make that decision within reason. We believe in the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm, and we're here to help people, so you just got to help them understand too, so they can help themselves. One thing I'm pretty excited about, and that I put a lot of emphasis in our practice, and that a lot of people are starting to understand more, is the overall connection between health in the oral cavity and overall physical health. A lot of patients are knowing about that now, whereas before, there wasn't really much of an understanding there. There is very well documented connections between oral health and cardiovascular health. There's a lot of new research out on the presence of certain bacteria that cause periodontal disease and possible causation for plaques in the brain for conditions like Alzheimer's, dementia, and really helping people understand that taking care of their teeth really helps take care of their body as a whole is something I really get excited about and put a lot of emphasis here at Freedom Dental. We do a lot of cosmetic rehab, smile rejuvenation here at Freedom Dental, and it's a really powerful thing that we get excited about, love to do. It's probably the most conservative, anti-aging work you can have done, and there's a lot of different ways you can do it, from simple conservative treatment like some basic whitening, some Invisalign to straighten some teeth in a way that traditional braces did before, but we also have a lot of other tools in the toolbox: veneers, crowns, no prep veneers. We get a lot of questions about that. Cosmetic bonding, and there's a lot of different ways we can help people really turn back time and give them the smile that they've wanted. Cosmetic rehab, smile rejuvenation, it requires a really good relationship between the doctor and the patient. You really got to get to know your patient and help understand what their goals are, what the look is they want I mean, you don't go to get your hair cut and just say, hey, do what you want. There's a million different ways you can get a haircut. Same with your teeth, a million different looks, a million different smiles, and we like to help give people their unique smile, take what works for them, what is them, and enhance it. And we like to show you what that is beforehand, so there's no guesswork. We can bring you in for a smile test drive. You can reversibly see what it will look like from the beginning and understand if that's something you really want to do. I meet a lot of people out in public, and it's a common thing. They say, oh, I need to come in, I've been putting it off. And the reasons, you hear all of them, and they're all valid. Life gets in the way sometimes. It can be an insurance issue, a money issue. It could be, I don't know what needs to be done, I'm afraid. But we really have answers for all of that. We have really fair pricing. We have financing options. If it's fear, we have sedation options. We are huge in patient education. So if you don't know any idea, what you think you may need done or want done, schedule a consult. Just come in and we can talk about it. We're here to help, and there's nothing we enjoy more than helping patients get that figured out.